I want to bring in ABC's Jay O'Brien from Capitol Hill, along with ABC News contributors, former Republican Congresswoman Barbara Comstock of Virginia and former Democratic Congressman Joe Crowley of New York. Barbara, I want to start with you. We heard Senator Schumer saying that the reasons that Democrats won here was because they were talking about issues that people really cared about. Do you believe that, or do you think that a lot of this was just helped by the Dobbs decision?
I think it was mostly because of the Republican candidates in these swing states were such bad candidates. I think candidate quality, as Mitch McConnell pointed out, was our main problem. And I think that happened not only in the Senate, but in governor races like Kari Lake, like Doug Mastriano, as well as the underperformance in the House races. You look at seats like out in Washington State, where we lost the Jamie Herrera Butler seat, because instead of having Jamie Herrera Butler there, we had a guy, who won that primary, but then lost, a very winnable seat. And we had that repeating itself in any number of seats throughout the country.
Joe, we heard Chuck Schumer there, Senator Schumer quoting Senator Lindsey Graham, saying that Democrats have done a pretty good job of picking issues that motivate their base and have support among the public. So now that we're going into a Republican House, a Democratic Senate, if you're a Republican, what issues are you trying to focus on to try to get done and to work with Democrats on?
Well, it's a great question. I mean, I do think that there are a number of issues in terms of the opportunity to expand access to health care in the United States. I still think things that need to be done. I do think that there are other issues that they can find a middle ground on with Democrats, even in terms of making sure that the monies that that they've already put out for infrastructure are being done properly. I think there was a role there for Congress to do that. And I think Republicans, if they're smart, they'll try to find ways to work with Democrats and not simply just investigate everything to the end.
And Jay, I'm out of time, but quickly, what do you think this means now?
Well, it means that Chuck Schumer can breathe a sigh of relief. You saw him breathe that literal sigh of relief. There's a 51-seat majority, so he doesn't have to wrangle every single senator in the Democratic Party to vote to pass legislation. But as we've been saying, there is that Republican House come January, and they will check a lot of what you see coming out of the Senate.
All right, Barbara Comstock, Joe Crowley, Jay O'Brien, thank you all.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.